Have you ever thought about the power of feedback? When it's done right and used effectively, it can be an amazing teaching tool to help students learn. In this video, we'll dive into the concept of feedback literacy and explore how it can transform teaching and learning. Picture this. You've just received feedback. Whether for work, a hobby, or a sport, take a second to recall how you felt in that instant. Did you feel a sense of appreciation, discouragement, motivation, confusion, or perhaps an invitation to reflect? Feedback often elicits a diverse range of reactions from the intended recipient. How we react to feedback is not solely determined by the feedback itself, but can be influenced by a complex interaction of factors. The nature of the feedback, our self-esteem, our past experiences, the timing of the feedback, our emotional state, our personality, our relationship with the person giving the feedback, our personal goals, cultural norms, and specific situations. Feedback is a huge part of school success. Legendre in 1993 defines it as communication of information that a person receives about their actions, attitudes, and behaviors. But even when it's done in a helpful, specific, and benevolent manner, feedback doesn't always achieve its goal in promoting student learning and achievement. Researchers Carlos and Bood have identified several problems that hinder the effective use of feedback in educational settings. For example, feedback all too often comes at the end of the process. It's sometimes misunderstood. Students may lack strategies to act on the feedback. They also may react emotionally, or may even experience cognitive overload. Giving high-quality feedback to a large number of students at the same time is also a challenge. That is why it's crucial to develop feedback literacy in students. According to the same authors, feedback literacy is defined by the understandings, capacities, and dispositions needed to make sense of information and use it to enhance work or learning strategies. In other words, feedback literate people are not simply passive recipients of feedback. A learner who has developed feedback literacy will be able to understand feedback, recognize its value, and actively engage in using it to deepen their learning. They will know that feedback can come from various sources, not just from teachers and peers, but also from themselves or digital tools. Students need to be trained to make critical judgments about the feedback they receive, to provide specific and kind feedback, and to receive and process feedback. To achieve this, they must develop effective strategies. Receiving feedback certainly involves the affective dimension. It's essential to create a classroom environment where everyone feels comfortable making mistakes. It needs to be made clear that feedback is about an element of the student's work, not a judgment of them as a person. Once these aspects are developed, students will be able to seek out and use feedback to further their learning, becoming engaged, proactive, and autonomous learners. Are you looking to improve your students' feedback literacy? We've got you covered. We've created some videos and other resources for your students. Together, let's make feedback a powerful tool for our students' success.